Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Cheese Friday. I know it's weird to do a live stream in the middle of the day, so we'll give everybody a couple minutes. And maybe it's just going to be a replay for a lot of people. That's fine too. But I thought that since I had a few things outside of cheese, that a 10-15 minute live stream would be an easy way to take care of it. And we get to share a little bit of time together. Hey, Carrie, about to put your glove on. To catch the live stream. Oh, well. Anyways, welcome. So I guess I'm trying to think of where I want to start because I have several little things here. But also I'm like super hungry because I had meetings all morning. Hey, Shelly, nice to see you. Happy Friday. And Tutu Cute Cat. Wow. And Lynette. Oh my goodness. So, and Brenda. Well, happy lunch. And Visual Keto. My goodness. Evidently, I should do these in the middle of the afternoon. But I'm so glad that you guys are here. We're going to talk about Cheese Friday first. That's because that's why we have this. So I have here tri-state cheese, jalapeno bacon Muenster. Yes, that's a whole lot of things here. I'll bring it up and then we'll open it, and I'll show you the cheese up close as well. So Tri-State Cheese is actually an Ohio-based manufacturer for cheese, but the reason they call themselves Tri-State is because they source their dairy from Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana Amish farms. So that is one of what makes them particularly special here. So this is Muenster cheese. I'm sure most of you have seen Muenster, but you can see, but this one has jalapeno and bacon bits. And of course, I got a piece that has a lot of the lovely rind. We will talk a little bit about that. So I just want to point out, though, that check out how nice those bits are. Man, I've been looking forward to this cheese. So Muenster cheese is a cow's milk cheese, but it is washed in a probiotic active live culture rind, sort of like same like your Breeze and your other stinky cheeses are, only it's not stinky. Hey, absolutely not. You guys, I have a problem here. She has not learned that the kitchen is not for cats. Anyways, that's my new cat who is irritating me. I apologize. Cats do not belong in the kitchen. She's looking at me like I didn't do nothing. So this is only the second day she's been outside of my office. So again, apologies. I am definitely not in favor of cats on the counter. That's not an okay thing. So, but I digress. We'll deal with it, and we'll just not use the edge of the counter, and I'll sanitize it after. All right. So the cheese, Muenster cheese, cow's milk cheese. This is made in Ohio. The cheesemonger actually started out at a couple different cheese places. One of them was went out of business, and then they worked for Heine, and then they were approached by some other local farmers to start their own company, and hence this was what was born. Now, Muenster cheese in particular is a high moisture cheese. And that is why it is such a lovely melting cheese. Carrie says, since it's cow's milk cheese, it's utterly Gouda. I will say that it's actually more related to a Swiss cheese than a Gouda. But yeah. Mama Bear Lynette says, my sweet little cat belongs in a cheese jail. Is that a thing? I don't know, it's something, but she definitely will have to keep an eye on that. Well, she'll be trained just like the other cats. All of the other cats know. So we'll get there. She's brand new. And Shelly says she's like she must explore all. Yes, that's basically what it is, getting to know the lay of the land. And once she gets in trouble a couple times for jumping up, she'll learn just like the rest. And can jump around in the other rooms all she wants. So the other thing, too, is the rind. I mentioned that it was a bacteria wash that helps reduce the acidity. It's also got turmeric into it. So it's also mixed in, and that's what makes that bright orange color. It's the turmeric. Same turmeric that they use to color a lot of cheddars or Colbys and your red Leicesters. So, yeah. But because it's high moisture, it melts really nice. And I will die on this hill. It is your ultimate grilled cheese. If you want the top of the line, ultimate best grilled cheese, you want Muenster. Mm. It's so buttery. Mm. Oh yeah, it's great. And it's really high salt. So if you're ketogenic, that extra high salt mixed with that heavy moisture really comes out nicely. And the finish is really good. Oh, and Shelly says Muenster has always been a favorite of hers. Carrie says that's why its orange turmeric is good for inflammation. That's correct. So now we've got our probiotics and a lot of other good stuff that we're looking for to help with our gut health. This cheese is just like super nice. If you're looking for pairings, it goes well with your deep reds like your Beaujolais or your Pinot Noir, that avenue. So there's that. Really nice with your dried fruits. But as you can see from this combo, uh, the jalapeno and the bacon, perfect. Mama Bear is asking if I have a special cheese shop in your town or do I just buy a wide variety of cheese in your local grocer? So we have several specialty cheese places, as well as a lot of our our smaller groceries have partnered with places like Murray's, Heine, a couple of the specialty goat cheese places. So I have a lot of opportunity. My favorite cheese partner, though, is still the Ramble cheese. We've had several of those, and I will be visiting him tomorrow while they are at the Worthington Farmers Market. So we'll see what he's got stirred up for me for a little something different. So this piece that I've cut off here is going to be my dessert after my lunch. And so that's why I was like, I'm going to do this live so I can just share. Like, this is normally my Friday afternoon break. I have meetings again from 2:30 to 5:30. And so I give myself extra time because I start stupid early, do a couple things, have a break, and then have a big block of meetings and have to somehow manage to do my actual work as well. So this is my primary meal. It's my time to breathe. And so I do all of the things I can to just like really highlight and uplift myself. So this is when I also do my brine for the day. I think I've mentioned to you guys that I enjoy my live brines. This is one of the things that I do. It's my favorite thing for gut health. And if you're wondering, this looks black on screen. It's actually purple. I don't know if bringing it closer will share, but this is elderberry and date. So I don't know if you can see that it's purple or not. It kind of looks black to me in here, but it's a deep, rich purple. The live brine from the Olive My Pickle, I just love their live brines. They do taste like salad dressing, but like really delicious. So let's go ahead and do our shot of pickle brine. And remember, we'll give it a little shake up in case there's any sediment. I can't untwist the cap. Of course. It's stuck. It doesn't want to open. My hands have moisture on it. There we go. I heard that snap of the thing here. Oh, Brenda says, 5:30 until 5:30 on a Friday. Yeah, but you know, it's good. So I just do that, and they do give me they do send, if you order a large set of their brines, they give you periodically little shot glasses for it. And oh, that one's nice. So sometimes people ask me about, because it's elderberry and date, and they're like, what about all the sugar in those brines? But the brine does not have sugar in it. It did have sugar initially, probably to start the fermentation. The date would do that, but the ingredients here are fermented pickle juice from cucumbers, garlic, dill, spices, high mineral sea salt, and filtered water. Has organic elderberry powder and organic blue spirulina and organic Beaujolais Nord dates. But the fermentation process requires that to feed, and by the time it's done eating it, all of those cultures and the live bacterium, the sugar is no longer there. So that's my routine every day during my mid-afternoon here meal. I do my pickle shot, which is really good for me because I get low salt, but it also tastes good, and it kind of gives me just like a little uplift. The other thing I have is today, sometimes I have tea, but today I'm having my nootropic in the form of gamer subs. You do not have to have gamer subs. You can have your nootropic any way you desire, but they're good partners of mine, excellent people, and well, anime nerds, which here we are. So I like my gamer subs. Keto Brains are excellent as well. They're another favorite nootropic. Sometimes Keto Brick sells nootropic keto bricks. So all kinds of stuff. Carrie says, when you get your algae from the bag as well in the brine. That's true. Yep. Also, something too, if I am on a time where I just don't want the brines, I also will buy a seaweed stem from the Asian grocery and make a seaweed salad. So that's an option. And as you heard me, I said that I had a bunch of meetings this afternoon. So all of this is great. I'm taking my break and loving it. But by now, you all have heard that Keto Chow now has the vanilla cream and strawberry cream in stock in both singles and in big bags. Surprise, even to those of us who got this ahead of time so that we could share the news with you. Initially, only the strawberry cream was going to have the big bags and vanilla cream was going to be singles only, but they decided to do big bags of both. Now, caveat, if you are a lover of the original vanilla and the original strawberry, or the natural, the original strawberry, you might want to buy those because when they run out, I believe, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure these are going to replace original vanilla and original strawberry. Just so you know. But I find them really delicious. I think this tastes like cake. And I think this reminds me of Nesquik strawberry milk, only a little lighter and not as cloying. And since a lot of you, I know, also use meal replacements for busy times, like I'm talking about here today, I thought I would show you. Because when I'm online, I see often comments of like, well, I tried to use butter, or I tried to use fat, or when I used it, I got clumps or lumps. I can't use the gelatin because then I get jelly lumps in there and it's disgusting. So I wanted to show you what I have. I have 2 tablespoons of beef tallow, 1 tablespoon of butter, and I melted it for 30 seconds in the microwave and then just swished it until it all came together and is flat. I took my 1 scoop or 10 grams of unflavored beef gelatin and I let it bloom in a 1/4 cup of water. You guys, I dropped gelatin on the counter. Ugh. So now I've got cat around the edge and gelatin in the middle. I'll be scrubbing after the live stream. So I take my gelatin, I just plop it right in there. I cheated, I didn't want to dirty another extra spoon, so I used a coffee stirrer so that it can go right into my compost. From here, I bring my warm water that I keep at about 125 degrees, 120 to 125. It goes up and down to hold it at temperature. I add part of that, and I guarantee you, I can tell you that I've never denatured my protein. I've never had gelatin clumps, and I've never had butter chunks following this method. So I add part of my water. I take my, oh, and Carrie says the cat went on the counter. Such a catastrophe. Oh, I was irritated, in case you guys couldn't tell. But also, you know, what are you going to do? So let's see. Now we're going to go ahead and put our keto chow right there. And I finished adding my water. And yes, I'm having it warm. It's warmer here in Ohio today, but it is not very nice. It's still 43 and overcast. And I just bring that up to my 20-ounce line. And now here's the part. I apologize because my dog's going to bark. It's blender time, and you know how he hates it. And so you get dog barking and blenderness. He's going to bark. He'll listen to me to shut up for a second, but that's it. So. All right, it's done. The panic is over. He's not sure. But there we go. I do think the blending is important, especially with the cord. Oh, Mama Bear Lynette says, like my dog is psychic. How do you know you are going to turn on the blender? That's a good question, but he always knows. Well, so be it. I usually have a little rim that I screw on here for drinking, but I don't know what I did with it. So. Perfect. Really takes me back. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to set this aside for a little bit because I want to eat my cheese, and then I will work my way into the keto chow like it's a dessert. Or maybe I should do it the other way around. I don't know. But happy Cheese Friday, everyone. Those are all my news for today. Like I said, short and easy, but yeah. And Tutu Cute Cat says, it's my little zoo of animals today. It is. Like, they're all nuts. I don't know if it's the weather day or what, but oh, they can't act right. So it is what it is. You guys have a good day. I will see you on the Horde tonight. And then I'll see you again on Sunday for Coffee Talk. I'm going to make a Cheater's Chicken Tikka. So for our meal prep, I think you're really going to love it. So I'll see you then. Have a great one. Bye-bye.